everyone. We're continuing our walkthrough now of SpongeBob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom 15-minute version. This is my age part 16 of our SpongeBob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom 15-minute version walkthrough. In the last part, we finished up, or no, in the last part, we started playing with, we started doing the downtown rooftops, and we got everything. We have everything up to the first, to after the battle, to after where you push the button to make the high trampoline come down, and we're right by the rooftop before the Coral Cola rooftop, or the Coral Cola, or the rooftop with the Coral Cola advertisement. So yeah, we'll continue now, and you could tell, see, and we also got the checkpoint, because you see, after these trampolines, it leads us to here, and we get a checkpoint. So we were right here. Bam! And I thought that was a perfect place to stop. And now you see we're destroying some tikis. And now you see over at the Coral Cola rooftop, there's a Chuck, so I'll rope him like so. And sometimes he's a bully because I can't reach over there. Now see, I'm going to get a yellow shiny object, and now we're going to collect a lot of... Now we're going to go on this moving platform that's going up and down. And now you see I'm going to get a yellow shiny object, and now destroy these tikis to get a combo and get a pair of underwear. And now you see there are 4 platforms moving side to side. So we're going to go on each of them. Because on this first one, there's a red, yellow, and green shiny object. And then on the second one, there's a steering wheel.
Here's another one.
On the third one, there's a blue shiny object. And on the fourth one, it's where the 50 is for this place. Do you see that? And now you see that leads us to a tartar. So I'll attack him now. And also get a yellow shiny object, as well as defeat or touch this thunder tiki to make this tower of stone tikis with the thunder tiki get exploded. And now you could tell we're above 4,000 shiny objects. So now we'll kill the Duplicatron first, and see, the G-Loves killed each other and we got the Duplicatron, and I don't think that's happened before with me. So now we don't have any G-Loves to face afterwards. But usually when I defeat the Duplicatron, it usually destroys one of them, and I have to usually get the second one manually. But this time, since they touched each other, they got defeated. So we just had to destroy the Duplicatron, and we got the bigger combo, which I was wanting to happen. So now you can see we're going on these platforms that are staying put, but are going up and down when we go on top of them, like so, to lead us up to here. And now we'll face a G-Love and get a yellow shiny object. And see, just for a second, you saw we were at a switch around of shiny objects, 4224. Did you see that before we collected the yellow shiny object? Okay, so now I'm going to touch this thunder tiki, but come back so these tikis that are surrounding it also get destroyed, like so. And now I'll collect this pair of underwear, and now see, it's saying a reminder, and it's saying Sandy can slide down slopes just like SpongeBob can. So we'll ride down this slope, and you see, Sandy is riding on a shell. Now see, that'll lead us to this yellow shiny object. And now, this rooftop we're standing on, even though it's not a checkpoint, actually is dying-wise. Now see, we're going to come over here to this thunder tiki and get a yellow shiny object, as well as touch it to destroy these. And see, for a second before the combo, we were at the double 43. Did you see that? And now you see, we're coming on these platforms. Ow! And see, that Chuck got me. And usually he does. Because you see, there's a Chuck right there. Do you see where he is? Now we'll touch these tikis again. Gotcha. Okay. So now there's going to be a good thing we're going to do. We're going to just get the yellow shiny object, and I'll see if I can go up to get up there. Oh, I didn't realize dying-wise we collect the spatula. That's pretty impressive. So now see, we have to change into SpongeBob, but there's going to be a good thing we're going to do. Well, first, we're going to touch this button, and now we're going to collect this yellow shiny object and get these tikis, get a red shiny object, a sock, and another red shiny object, and open the teleport box. And now we'll go into it. Actually, we'll do the battle with SpongeBob, but I thought, usually battle-wise, when you do places, Sandy is a better battle character to use. I'll tell you that as a fact, because she can rope. Now see, we're going to do the battle in the lighthouse. Right now. Now, hang on. Now you can tell all the spatulas are open, but because we collected the across the rooftops one by accident, we're going to, I need to think of a different way to do this. So yeah, we'll get the... So actually, we're going to leave the extreme bungee because we collected the across the rooftops one by accident. And we'll do the learn Sandy's moves. Or no, actually we'll do the work for Tiki's Go Boom and we'll collect the extreme bungee spatula. But we'll leave the spatula on top of the statue's head because after the after you destroy all the Tikis and push the buttons, you'll see the cannon that's shooting sinks gets destroyed by an anvil, and then the spatula will appear on the statue's head, and we'll do it up to there. And it's kind of funny, because do you see the amount of spatulas we have? We have the same number of socks, and it's kind of pretty funny too, because you see, number-wise, we have 2 4s and 2 6s of shiny objects, 44, 66. Do you see, number-wise, you only see 2 numbers that are different? So now we'll do the lighthouse battle. And now you see, we'll destroy the Duplicatron first and then get this spotter. And now we'll come down here and destroy this Duplicatron. And usually I like being close to where the Duplicatrons are if I know where they are, so that I can just attack them. Because remember, in this case, when you attack the Duplicatrons, you won't see any more robots come. And when you notice you'll destroy the Duplicatrons, you won't see any you'll see this level that's destroying will get destroyed immediately. See, like so. See, I just destroyed the Duplicatron, so now I can prove to you that there's not going to be robots for that level. And now we're facing a G-Love. And now we'll stay for a second. Ow. We'll stay this way this time, because you see there's a Thunder Tiki at the bottom level, so we have to explode that first. Now see, A, we just got the biggest combo in the game, and B, we're above 5,000 shiny objects. So now see, instead of destroying robots, we're destroying the duplicatrons first, which is the point. And see, it's sometimes funny because some of the robots got killed by the lasers. Now see, we just killed a bunch of robots and now we just have the Chuck to deal with. Gotcha! Okay. Now see, just for a second you saw we were at the double 56. And now, to get the 50 for this place, you have to explode that Thunder Tiki with all the stone tikis you get during this battle here. Or like all the stone tikis on all the levels before this bottom level we're on.
Cha-ching!
See, I just collected it. And now I'll just collect the last steering wheel.
Scavenger hunt 3 years running.
And see, we just collected the last steering wheel before we push this button. And now, you see, the reason why I'm not getting the spatula yet is because, did you see that button I pushed? It made these trampolines come up, and these trampolines, leading-wise, will lead you to the sock that's right up here above the roof. Or close to the roof, let's say. Now we'll come down here and collect a lot of pairs of underwear. And now let's see from here. Oh, I was gonna see if from the trampoline we jump and do a bubble feet to get the spatula. So now we'll do that like so. Now see, this was also one of our requirements. And now we'll go back to the downtown streets. Now see, because now you can prove why it's locked on the inside.
You'll have to open this door from the inside.
See, when you exit the lighthouse, you could tell where the knob is. And now see, you talk with Bubble Buddy again, telling you how to open this door. And then
Hey there, SpongeBob.
There's this discussion.
Bubble Buddy!
He doesn't say it anymore. So see, now that leads us back to downtown Bikini Bottom. So now spatula-wise, remember, we're going to do Tiki's Go Boom. Well, we're not going to do Tiki's Go Boom collecting-wise, we're going to do it work-wise. So first, we're going to go to Tiki's Go Boom teleportation-wise, but before we do the stuff, we're going to destroy the chomp bots, number 1, and number 2, talk with
SpongeBob, I'm impressed. How did you fight?
And 2, we'll talk with Mrs. Puff like you see we're doing now because we have all the steering wheels.
Well, there were these robots. I met Sandy, and the lighthouse was...
Okay. Sorry I asked. Here's the golden spatula that I promised you.
Now see, we're just leaving the spatula by Mrs. Puff, but because we collected everything, that's why I went over to Mrs. Puff just to leave the spatula by her, like we did with Mr. Krabs with the Tikis destroying Wise and the Sea Needle.
Thanks, Mrs. Puff. Now I'll help you guys evacuate.
But SpongeBob, you don't have a driver's license.
Oh, don't I?
No, you don't.
Well, if I don't, then what's this?
A library card.
Oh.
Now see, that's the discussion after you collect the wheels.
There have to be some non-student drivers around here.
Now see, that's what Mrs. Puff says after you collect all the steering wheels. So now, if we can go in the sponge ball, we're going to go to where Tiki's Go Boom is located and stop the part here. So yeah, that'll end it for my age part 16, and I'll see you guys in part 17.